Hello, and welcome back. We are here. It's the fifth night of Hanukkah. We got week 2 of NECC playoffs going on.
Yeah.
I'm Cameron John Flo Yoles. With me, as always, is Hayden Nona Green. We got a great match for you tonight between WCU-B and who are we playing tonight?
ESU.
East Strasbourg?
I believe, yes.
I'm going to pronounce it wrong.
Strasbourg.
ESU, that's what we'll stick with.
ESU.
The Warriors, I believe.
Yeah.
It's going to be an exciting matchup. It'd be nice if our mics were on.
Yeah.
Why aren't our mics working?
I think mine is. Scroll
your mic
down. Scroll
working?
down. Yeah, mine's on.
Oh, all right. Well, now you can hear me too. Hi. It's going to be a great night.
Yep.
As we get ready for tonight's matchup, I want to show you guys the playoff bracket. Here we can see the playoff bracket, and you can see that the ESU Warriors were given that first round bye, while Western had to go up against NAG Gold. That was the match that we saw earlier this week.
Yeah, that was on Tuesday. As we saw then, WCU was able to clutch out the 3-0 win, drawing map 4, or map 3, excuse me. But it was definitely an interesting one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely a close series. The 3-0 doesn't really do it justice. It's going to be interesting going into this matchup. WCU-B did actually end up playing the ECU Warriors earlier this season, and unfortunately it was a 3-0 loss for Western in that matchup. So wasn't too good there. They matched up on Busan, Blizzard, and Blizzard World in that matchup.
Yeah.
But we know that Western, they immediately actually banned Busan for this matchup.
I think that was a good decision.
It looks like we're going to be heading on into Lijiang when we eventually get to the match.
So Lijiang was the map that we saw WCU play on Tuesday. I know they've been working on VOD reviews for that map, so it'll be interesting to see if they repeat the same hero compositions and strategies as the match 2 days ago. So
yeah, no, for sure. We know that the team was in here, all week, kind of studying the VODs and trying to see what micro adjustments they could make to improve on their gameplay. Are there any players in particular that you're looking for tonight to kind of step up their gameplay?
Well, 2 days ago in our last match, we really saw some individual plays from kind of multiple players on WCU, but I think the biggest highlight was Boo. Just constantly able to clutch out the team fights that seemed unwinnable. And we did see some MTD from Hoodie Tofu as well. So kind of hoping to see some more space domination from Hoodie Tofu, as he really was kind of flexing on that Reinhardt last time. So
yeah, no, for sure. As we're waiting on a player to get ready for the matchup, Hoodie Tofu, that like we discussed last week, that or earlier this week, that growth in his Reinhardt play has really been a strong theme throughout the semester. And yeah, Boo, that kind of, most of the year he's kind of been that silent unsung hero, but then last game he really did end up pop off, had a couple 5Ks if I recall.
Yeah.
It was a strong performance. He was our Mountaineer of the day, actually. And we'll see him give out that award at the end of the day, win or lose, which will be fun.
This time we're gonna have a post-match interview for you with the Mountaineer of the day. So
it's exciting to look forward to.
Yeah.
So we do have a little behind-the-scenes drama going on.
Yes.
One of the ESU players is not currently ranked
for season 31, the current season, and it had previously been a rule throughout the entirety of the season or a requirement that you had to be ranked in whatever role that you were going to play. It looks like we have one more message coming in.
Yeah, so we're going to get a game no matter what, but maybe the official result might be a little interesting. We're going to see. So the issue is most of this regular season was played on season 30, and then I believe it was just the last week was like kind of clipped with season 31, maybe the last 2 weeks of the regular season. But a notice was put out that you did have to rank in the newest season. You had a 2-week grace period that we are out of now.
Yeah.
However, it looks like in playoffs, you may not be required to be ranked. So we're kind of trying to parse that out, get the accurate information from the tourney admins. But like we said, the players, they look like they want to play, win or lose. So we'll see.
Yeah. So it looks like we're probably going to end up getting a match. Just that one player on ESU isn't currently ranked, and I believe that would have immediately disqualified him from competing in the regular season. But obviously, I don't think that's going to be. Well, not obviously. I don't think that's going to be the case this evening.
Yeah, we had. It's been a little up and down kind of our experience this semester. We had League of Legends had an issue where they were forced to forfeit a match. But it was it all worked out in the end, and we're excited about the opportunity to bring a good Overwatch match to you guys tonight.
Another banger, hopefully.
We could hop in arcade.
We could, I guess.
You want the keyboard? I got the mouse.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
We'll spare him the gameplay.
Yeah, I have some random questions. Very, very random questions.
Random questions. Some fun player facts we got for us.
Fun player facts.
All right. Can I make a request?
Yeah,
do you have any? Whatever, Mr. Mago. I want. You can clarify a fun fact from Tuesday, which I figured out. It was hooded mango. Hooded mango. Hoodie, so there was no connection there. That was pure speculation.
Okay.
Do we have a hoodie tofu fact?
We do, in fact, have a hoodie tofu fact.
Fact.
I asked Hoodie Tofu if he was a Minecraft villager and he had a profession, what would the profession be? And he gave me an answer I wasn't quite expecting. He said he'd be the wandering trader because he gets to cab the llamas.
The llamas, okay.
Yeah. And so I don't know if it's his love of llamas, but...
What about you? What type of villager do you think you would be?
You know, I'd like to say I'd be a blacksmith. Just because, I mean, back in the day, you always went to the blacksmith to get your loot before they changed the villages. But I'd probably end up being a nitwit, I won't lie. One of the green coats that can't get a profession.
Yeah? I don't know. I guess I'd go librarian. I'm kind of a bookworm. Can I be one of the kid ones? I just want to zip around the village,
there you go. End up in the well.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
Have a nice swim. All right, what else you got for me?
Okay.
Don't want to expire your...
Yeah, I only have one for each player, so...
Okay, so let's, for all
Take
7.
Your pick. Or 7, yeah.
For 7. Okay, so let's, Jariz is on the bench. Let's save his for when he comes in the game.
Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about Boo. Give me your Boo fact.
Okay. My Boo fact, I asked Boo what his favorite mythical creature is.
It better be a ghost.
Out of anything, I gave him the option of any made-up animal or whatever, god, whatever, and he actually chose griffin. I asked him if he'd want to be a griffin, and he said yes. So you can just imagine Boo as a griffin slaying everyone on Echo. It kind of...
Yeah, no, I guess that does kind of fit well with his character, right? Yeah. Griffins, they don't breathe fire, right?
I don't believe. The only, like...
A griffin, it's a flying lion, right?
Yeah,
that's what comes to mind when I think of a griffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have asked him if he was a Harry Potter fan, because Gryffindor, obviously, but...
Right.
Yeah.
Are you, what house are you, what's your Harry Potter house?
You know, I'm a Slytherin. I've taken all the tests, everything. I consistently get Slytherin.
Okay.
So.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've done the tests.
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I
as
probably
well.
bounce around. What?
I said same as well. It was a long time ago, but.
I feel like I'd probably be a Ravenclaw, right?
Yeah.
I correct people's grammar too much.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that.
No.
I think I gotta go dragon for my mythical creature, right?
Dragon?
I mean, I'm John Flo.
Yeah,
so it's
I guess that you gotta stick with the theme.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or no, wolf. That's
wolf?
spelled backwards. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, hold up.
Okay.
A wolf is not a mythical creature.
It's like a dire wolf, maybe.
A dire, okay,
something like that.
Yeah,
werewolf.
okay.
There's
So
a lot of
dire
options.
Wolf-like
creatures.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I had to pick one, I feel like you have to pick something that flies.
That was gonna be my question.
Yeah.
Do you go flyer or?
Maybe I guess it's not a made-up creature, but like a velociraptor. I feel like that, like the peak avian. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'll count it.
Nature's killing machine.
Yeah, something like that.
Still waiting to get in on this match, guys.
Yeah.
We've not forgotten about it, I promise.
We're haven't received any more updates, but it looks like we're just waiting on a response from the director or whoever's in charge of the rules.
But forecasting this matchup, this is a very daunting task coming out of the Western Colorado B team. I'll pull up that the bracket again very quickly. You can see that ESU, they got a bye in week 1, being the number 1 seed, the first and second seed each got a bye. And so moving forward, Western, the only team that ended up with an upset in that first round, being the number 4 seed, a team that they had lost to in the regular season. And so, they're looking for their Cinderella run, but they are definitely running into a behemoth here. Yeah,
and like I think we previously mentioned in their last matchup with ESU, they did go down 0-3. So it'll be interesting to see this time around if these guys are on their hot streak and looking to keep this run going through the playoffs.
Yeah, no, we've seen strong, steady improvement out of Western. So hopefully, they I forget what week we played this team. Was it?
Oh man,
I can't remember. But hopefully the improvement.
That's the question I asked.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to that. You want to get to that now? We'll get to that later.
We can get to that one later.
All right.
Yeah, still waiting. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
How's your week been?
Honestly, pretty good. Looking forward to Christmas break. It's coming up pretty soon. Oh man, that was actually another question. Believe it or not, the one you just typed. I asked someone about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's a busy season for these students. Don't want to forget that as they get into the playoffs of esports, they're really getting into the playoffs of school. And here at Western, we emphasize being students first, making sure we get our work done before we come into the arena to grind it out. And everyone's they're getting to the end of their ropes.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of waiting for that next break.
It's that time of the semester. Just one more full week before finals. So.
Yeah. I'm done.
You are?
Soon. Yeah, this is my hopefully my last semester.
Hopefully.
I said that, a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Third time's a charm, or whatever number it is now.
So I went to University of Maryland, transferred to Western, graduated from Western, and came back. So
it is the third time.
Yeah, thankfully I already have a job lined up.
There you go.
You won't have to deal with me next semester.
Well, hopefully you'll be off achieving your dreams, or at least what you want to do.
Yeah, maybe Discording in to do these casts.
There you go.
We will see.
Still, no update?
All right, that's a good question. Did you ask that one? If you could have any Overwatch character's abilities, who would you take?
That is a very, very good question.
Pull up the roster.
Yeah.
I can do something.
I was going to say Sigma initially. It was just my gut.
Toes. I can't disagree.
He literally has harness gravity. Like, the dude's floating. You don't think if he harness gravity, he could just fly away. That's an old roster.
It is a very old roster.
That's even older, or not even older. I think there's a full one.
I think again, anything that has to do with time, I'm a big fan of. Yeah. And so I instantly go to Tracer.
I think Tracer is one of the most obvious choices.
That doesn't make it better.
No, not at all. No. I never said anything about that.
And you know what? Here, can I make it harder for you?
Yeah.
I don't want you to take a hero's abilities. I want you to take one ability.
One ability.
So
okay.
You could have her recall or her blink.
Got it.
Actually, now that I think about it, you're kind of a mean person if you don't choose res, right?
Honestly, wait, hold up. Honestly. I guess
Get classic Mercy res.
There you go.
To a cemetery, just.
Oh my gosh. No.
Do I get to be a hamster if I choose Wrecking Ball?
I think in that case you'd have to obviously fully commit. You couldn't just have a grappling hook and call yourself Wrecking Ball. Yeah. So honestly, if I could pick one ability, I might just take Lucio wall riding.
Lucio wall riding.
Because then you're just the rest of your life is just speed.
Yeah. You become Lightning McQueen.
There you go.
I am
speed. I mean,
Immortality Field.
Oh man. Yeah, I
Bob?
guess
Bob. Call a Bob.
Oh my gosh. Now here's the real question.
I don't got to worry about finals tomorrow.
Just call Bob. There you go. There you go. Oh man. I don't know. There's a lot of good ones.
There's a lot of good ones. Punch, get around town right quick.
There you go.
Cryo freeze.
Oh,
man, you're having like a panic attack. Just
there you go.
That'd be a nice one.
That would be. Oh, I know. Soldier 76, sprint.
Sprint? You can sprint.
Nah. I want Soldier's ability.
You want it to be hackable.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a genuine question. Does that mean that Soldier's legs are prosthetic?
I assume it means he's somehow enhanced. Like somehow.
That's a funny way to
that is a funny way to say it. Like physically enhanced, as in he has like super powers or some suit that like lets him, I guess, run, but maybe run faster.
Reinhardt charge.
That's another good one. The real question there is it the same as like actual Reinhardt's charge? It's like 20 meters locked or whatever, or could you just like go, like get on a straightaway and just go?
Yeah, I don't know, right? Like, is it? Can you like bear hug someone that you like?
There
really
you go,
hard, or
and
are
then
you
just
crushing people. Left
exactly.
And right?
I don't know.
Widow grapple would be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty nice with the no fall damage.
I was gonna say walls, but I don't know how applicable that would be in real life. Like you could see people through walls, but like, okay, that's useful to no one except like a military sniper, like a literal sniper.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, somber invis is pretty classic.
I guess yeah. I mean, that's just invisibility though. So.
I mean, but you can like turn invisibility into a lot of.
Think
other
about
powers
just having her hack. Like yeah, being able to just turn off a camera or something. Like
let me tell you, if you come to Western Colorado University, you can take computer science class 170, information security and hacking. They teach you how to hack.
Do they really?
Yeah, that's what I've been learning this semester. I've been learning about hacking, different, coding exploits. It's actually been really cool.
Oh.
What they what they take us, what we teach. If I do it on any open network,
yeah,
it'd be a federal crime. So instead,
so you do it on a VM. Okay.
Virtual machines. Yeah, no, it's a really cool educational experience. So you can learn that. You don't even need to steal her power.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm in.
SimTP. That might be the answer. Honestly.
Okay. If we're talking like, or if we had to pick one for like betterment of society.
Yeah. It's the question is, what's your goal?
Yeah.
Right. Like, because if it's betterment of society, it's got to be mercy. Right.
Yeah. Just res is too good.
If you're trying to make money, SimTP.
SimTP.
Let's think about money.
You charge like a 1% premium.
SimTP would be really good for money, right?
Yeah.
You can start your own airline.
Or even like Lucio, speed boost. He had speed boost.
Yeah.
For like something, I don't know. But
if you were so now let's say you're going into battle, right? Like you're becoming the next super soldier. Whose ability are you taking? It might be like Roadhog heal, right? Like if you could tank damage.
Yeah. Or I'd say kinetic grasp.
Kinetic grasp.
You can absorb it and get that.
Nah,
shield.
It's not Diva Bomb.
Diva Bomb. We already actually invented one of those.
Yeah, fair. And you know what? It's pretty powerful.
It is pretty powerful.
The face of the world.
Yeah.
All right, and now personal life, right? Like you want your day to be happiest. What are you picking? Because Lucio Walray might be the choice. Like
honestly, like literally, I don't think you just want to go. I wouldn't ever do anything except for move.
You know what? I'm gonna, because of my anxiety, I'm going Tracer Recall. So many times I want to take back what I said.
Okay, but here's the thing: Recall only reverts you, though, right? So you literally just say something.
Are we talking canon abilities or Overwatch game abilities? Those are also very different.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
All right, this conversation's got about 2 hours longer.
Yeah, we did not expect this match to take this long to begin, but
now talking to the admin, so great.
Yeah, we are still waiting to hear. Nothing yet. Hopefully, we get this figured out and get the match started. I assume things will play like normal, but
yeah, we're gonna take a brief break right quickly. Hopefully, we'll be back when we have a better update about when we can get started. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back.
Welcome. Quick update on this situation for our match tonight. It looks like we're going to actually be getting that match pretty soon, although officially I believe the score, like the outcome of the match won't be definite until this player's eligibility is confirmed by the admin. And if it is, then the match result will be taken as it is. And if not, I believe the win will default to WCU. So,
yeah, so right now there's kind of an asterisk in the air. But, you know, hope Western wins.
Yeah.
Even if they lose, there's still hope for their
still
season.
the chance.
But you know, just win all the maps, right?
Yeah,
Make
exactly.
it easy on us.
Yeah. So, looks like we're going to be jumping in relatively soon. Maybe.
Maybe still waiting to head into Lijiang Tower.
Okay.
All the players now need to take their new bathroom breaks and everything.
Yep.
But yeah, we're almost ready to get back at it.
Yeah, very excited for this match. It looks like we have a new owner of the game. I believe it'll be started any moment now. Once we get the ready.
Beto, I believe he is the.
He is the one. Yes.
He is the player.
Beto. He is their actually highest ranked player.
I avoided him as a teammate by accident.
Placing in, I believe he's going to be playing the tank role, and he's currently a plat tank. Well, I should not say currently.
That's the whole issue.
He is last season was a platinum tank.
Yep,
so.
last season, season before as well. He's been placed in season 30, 29, 28. So,
yeah.
You know, it's an interesting situation.
Yeah. And apparently, it's the busy season in school for everyone, and you just didn't have time to get those placements done. But we'll see how that affects the outcome.
Right, but that message was sent out that they have to place, and so it's kind of this question: was he given an exception? How do we know?
Exactly.
But we'll get it all figured out.
Yeah.
Until then, though, we are ready to head into match.
Ready to start spectating.
Yeah.
So we're on. This is Guard. Is it Tower? Garden?
Garden, I believe.
Garden?
Yes.
All right. What type of composition are you looking for?
So Tuesday, we saw a mirror comp actually of the Farah. I don't think my mic is over here. You gotta add it.
Ready for battle.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, Nona. You're not. You don't exist.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
And I'm peaking the audio immediately. Let me turn this down. Okay, sorry about that. Looks like we are hopping into the action. The match is starting in just 10 short seconds. To answer your question, I'm looking for Farah here. Boo on the Farah. It looks like he's already on that pick. And we are seeing Hoodie Tofu on the Reinhardt as well. So I believe this is the same comp that they were running on Lijiang last time. So again, looking at Boo. To kind of start off and get these initial picks. They don't actually have the Mercy, which is interesting.
Yeah, and the sim coming out.
Ooh, WM going down early.
The sim coming out of ESU gives them positioning over point early on. Not much
We'll just see them back out here. Pause
coming out already.
From WCU.
I'm going to guess that's a technical issue. Players might be having an issue loading in.
We'll just give that a couple minutes.
We'll bring you right back.
Yeah, so we'll kind of just analyze what happened that for those first couple seconds there and the team comps. So, excuse me, we're seeing the Farah comp from WCU, but they're not running the Mercy.
They're running a Moira Anna. That's really hard to get heals out towards the Farah.
The Moira pick, the Anna pick is okay, obviously, but the Moira pick is honestly a little questionable, seeing as you're going to have Soldier on the flank and Farah in the air. So you're really only going to be able to heal those tanks.
Yeah, so you can kind of brawl forward, but if they're running that sim, you're going to get beat in the close game every time. Not to mention they have those two shields up. Yeah. So what do you want to see differently?
So seeing as the first pick went in the way to ESU, it looks like WCU has fully retreated from this fight and are going to regroup, which is good. It doesn't look like...
it looks like Western's going to see if they can restart the match. I don't think that there's any protocol for that.
I don't know where... Yeah.
Yeah, no, after the late start,
I don't think so. I think we're just going to Resume. Oh my gosh. You have 5 minutes for technical pause. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a max of 5 minutes on the pause.
Yeah. So we're going to hope that WCU can get that issue sorted out. Some of these PCs like to act up. So hopefully.
We do have good news. We are getting upgrades on the way in.
Oh, good.
New SSDs to complement what we have now, so we should be able to load in faster.
That's our biggest issue. So
they're running at too high capacity and too slow speed, so hopefully that will be fixed moving forward.
Yeah. But again, looks like we're just gonna be sitting here for another couple minutes. We promised we got matches on the way. It looks like MM, the player who died first in that fight, has disconnected from the game. So whether restarting the game or switching computers. Hopefully they can get that done in the 5 minutes. I assume they will, no problem.
Well, so here's the thing, is they can do a 5-minute technical pause, and then they can call a 5-minute tactical on top of it.
Okay.
So they do have that opportunity. I actually am going to go remind them of that.
I would
make sure that they know that. So I'll be right back.
Okay. So, again, we just have the one player, MM, from WCU, who's currently disconnected. And he's swapping computers to hopefully have a better connection and be able to load in. Okay, so that's happening right now. But I want to talk about the ESU composition. So not what I expected on Gardens. I won't lie. The Rhine Sig is interesting. Double shield obviously very strong, especially when run with that Lucio. But they're really kind of committing to fighting this out, brawling out these fights with the Sim and the Moira. So.
Yeah, I know. It kind of scares me, the way that their composition is kind of coordinated. They're kind of going to death brawl together.
Yeah.
And Western kind of has issues of sticking together.
Yeah.
And so, the big key for this, for the ESU comp is to isolate somebody and just jump on them. And that Lucio is going to get them in quickly. And then they have a bunch of abilities to disengage. Where a soldier can run around on his own, flanking and off-angling.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit worrisome for this Western roster.
Do you think that the if Beast Mode were to swap over to that Mercy pick, do you think that would even the odds enough, or do we need to see this far swap to someone else? Because running the far into the double shield is definitely more difficult.
Yeah, no, I do think that would be rough. It's going to be hard for him to really find a target to spam out to get through those shields. It's nice that he can, take away the TP from distance and, kind of. I think one of Sim's greatest assets is having a TP up that shortens the distance from spawn. Right? Overwatch is such a fast-paced game that if you can cut that out, that's really where your value and utility
your whole team is
from.
saving half second to a second depending on hero speed, and that can win fights. That can manage to awesome. Looks like MWM is rejoining.
Yeah, I did get confirmation he hopped over to another computer.
Good.
They're going to try and get him in there. He will give up his ultimate charge, unfortunately.
Yes.
But again, early in the fight or early in the match, so it didn't particularly matter.
Yeah.
We're not good. He's not on the roster yet, as we're still hanging out.
Yep. Looks like hopefully this should be sorted out in the next couple minutes. Yeah, this will be. I don't think we readied up. That's totally not okay by them to do that. Pause just got resumed.
Yeah.
I guess we're going. All right, we're back into the game.
You're supposed to.
We're supposed to have an actual countdown there, but it looks like MWM was able to hop in once the game gets started. So it looks like there won't be much time lost there. Interesting.
Yeah, they want to continue this fight.
Yeah.
Down the man.
I guess the soldier's coming back, able to get that ult charge. Hoodie Tofu able to win the main tank fight.
Huge fire strike. That's a mistake that Death canceling.
Defense Matrix from Disagree, keeping Hoodie Tofu alive. It looks like Boo's coming around for this flank. We'll be able to get a pick. Soldier booped! What a boot from Boo. It looks like this fight's going to scrap out in the way of WCU if they can play this slow. And Shatter invested. This Reinhardt, he's going to go for the suicide pin. doesn't end up working out. Wow. Okay. WCU able to turn that fight off of initial main tank pick from Hoodie Tofu.
Yeah, they used two ultimates that they built up in that first fight, the Shatter and the Nano, and they have Coalescence, Barrage, and Ultra on the way up.
Yeah. Oh, a quick TP in from ESU as the Reinhardt's going to be swinging in. Hoodie Tofu manages to get the pick on the Lucio. Is Coalescence invested from Beast Mode. Again, this looks like picks are going the way of WCU.
Yeah, lots of ultimates coming up into this next fight, though.
Yeah.
We have a Wall, we have Flux.
Shatter was used there by ECU as well, so
yeah.
Hoodie Tofu is going to be on top of this main tank battle, but
these dueling visors are kind of be the key to me.
yeah, especially the Flux, Riveted Flux available for ECU. No way, disagree. But the trade is like
so it's a trade.
It's a trade. Oh, Hoodie Tofu going down, but it was Sigma. Boo, not able to get anything done with his barrage, and it looks like this is going to slowly edge out towards ECU as we see them all committing suicide and looking for a final phase of staggered here.
Yeah, he committed the visor at the end there. That's devastating.
So we managed to get 48%, but that's quickly going to be surpassed by ECU.
They switched to the dive tank.
I think that was a good decision from ECU. It'll be interesting. This Reinhardt's going to be able to kind of walk through, and if he can get close enough to anyone, he's going to be uncontested. We have the Vanilla Jack looking for the boob, not quite getting it on the wrecking ball. Hoodie Tofu being very careful with his spacing. A little overcommitment here, not being able to be seen by Steelers. The Coalescence is invested, and the DPS are going down for ECU as Hoodie Tofu's traded. Boo in the back line, getting some help. Disagree. EMAC and he finished off as it doesn't look like enough picks went the way of WCU to really finish up on that fight, despite both DPS being taken down.
Very scattered fight, kind of all over the place. It looks like they got really picked, but coalesce on the point to really take out the other team in their team.
Now we're looking at a few ults on both sides, but Hoodie Tofu trying to close that distance. The Diva Bomb into the back line, and Mr. Rango gets booped. Oh, Remake killing Hoodie Tofu. Oh, Diva Bomb invested by Disagree. He's going to get the Remake off. He is. Oh, this is a scrappy one. It doesn't look like Breaking Ball can be easily punished here by anyone. The picks are just going away to ECU. Disagree looking like he's going to be the last one on point here. That is very unlucky. Someone else has managed to touch point. Looks like they're just going to throw themselves one at a time here. Not really any hope of recontesting this, but that's going to be the first round to ECU.
Yeah, no, and it's interesting. We saw actually a really strong fight out of Western at the start. After that long pause, they turned the fight around despite being down a man, and that mental fuzziness coming out of a pause like that.
Yeah, it was very strong fight from them. Unfortunately, not really able to keep the ult economy rolling, and kind of loses that fight and doesn't have a way back into it. So we're seeing some composition swaps on both sides. It looks like ECU might be going back to the double shield, which is the original comp they were running on Gardens.
Boo does like to run a sim specifically on this map. We know how powerful that hero can be.
I think this is a very, very good map for sim. So we're going to be seeing a Ryan Diva versus Ryan Sig.
Again, the difference of having a Lucio versus not having a Lucio is going to get this team
the TP is
so much
already made.
They shouldn't TP it. They're going to be down there later.
So they don't necessarily know that Lucio, that Andy can have Lucio that just getting taken down. If he managed to live during that fight, he would have made this one a lot more equal, but picks are going to slowly go towards the way of ECU. The Shatter actually used by Disabato there.
The issue is, though, is that you're going sim to get to the point as quick as possible, and if you're not running a Lucio,
you're not as quick as possible.
Yeah, so I feel like if you're not going to get there first,
MWM
different strategy.
caught out in the bad line of sight and gets picked there.
Yeah, stagger's going to be rough.
Luckily it is Soldier, so he's going to be able to get back up with his Ooh, Hoodie Tofu getting hit by the rock there. Oh, these well-timed abilities from ECU.
And I don't like this push much, but they know they just lost.
Hoodie Tofu just taking a ton of damage here. Just being hit by every single ability, not able to take any space. He should immediately push past it. So some space is being taken here through the window, but I don't think they're really going to get any purchase on the point. Disagree, throwing himself in the middle of the fight. The Shatter, huge! The beat gets invested though. It did look like it actually did get blocked.
I thought it got past Ryan until
Did
the
it?
health spell, but...
Okay, Reinhardt himself did not fall, and the Tractor Visor was really cleaning everything up. Although, double support ultimates from ECU, so...
A little bit of an overcommitment.
Yeah, we do have Coalescence coming into this, this won't be the last fight, but into this next one. We're going to see if WCU can find any purpose. This has been a one-sided map so far.
And it's a small thing, and it's something that you can't really worry about right now, but like TP hasn't gone down once in the entire map, and that's, like I said, gonna kill them in the long run.
Yeah, just being able to maximize every ability that you have, even if you're not getting like crazy utility out of it, but it is half a second you're saving every time. WM, investing in the Tractor Visor, doesn't look like he's gonna be able to get more than the one pick, because everyone with the DPF and WCU are already dead.
Yeah, no, I like this. MWM stands for Michael. So we got the
Michael v. Michael.
Matchup.
Look at that.
It's exciting to see. Unfortunately, ECU is getting the better right now. MWM just on an island on his own.
Yeah.
Unable to be supported by his teammates. And again, staggering
Not
in.
quite gonna be able to touch point.
Man, that was a rough second map.
That was.
Or second point on this map. But a good round out of both teams, solid from ECU.
So, Hoodie Tofu with the play of the game.
Like we said, his
one of his
rhyme
big shadows.
growing.
Unfortunately, though, I think that second map was, I wouldn't say it was necessarily an MTD, but their Reinhardt was just enabled so much more than the Tofu's MTD.
Yeah, no. I think it was honestly more of a than a main thing difference. It was more of a coordination difference.
Yeah.
But all that starts with your
exactly.
So you kind of need him to lead your team stronger.
In that second or third fight, when they were trying to push through the main door, the Sigma managed to hit 2 clean rocks on Hoodie Tofu, and the enemy Reinhardt was trading hammer swings while he was holding his shield up and just getting way more value.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments Western can make moving forward. With running into the double shield, but their Rhine and Sig player are the same player, right?
Yeah.
This kind of runs D.Va and a bit of Zarya, so their options are a little more limited.
Yeah.
But it'll be exciting to see what adjustments they can make when we come back for our next map.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for map 2. We're going to head to Eichenwald.
Yeah, Eichenwald. Hopefully we'll see a bit more of the map than we did in our last match.
Yeah, we got to see, like 3 or 4 heroes end up touching the first
Yep.
That was a solid watch and choke. If you guys missed it on Tuesday, we saw, who was it, UNA push, couldn't get first point Eichenwald, and then we saw WCU not be able to get first point Eichenwald until like the last 15 seconds about.
It was, I believe, a nanoblade in the last 30 seconds of the match.
So we hopefully we'll get to see more of the match today.
Yeah.
Do we know who's starting on attack? They're figuring that out right
now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I believe it is ESU's choice, winner's choice.
Winner's choice in playoffs.
Okay.
Whether they want to attack or defend first. I imagine they probably choose defend, right?
I typically like defending first because it sets your win condition. If you get blazed and they have a 4-minute time bank, then you know you got to finish. Or if you're able to hold them at second point, then there's your win condition. So
yeah, I know. Versus as opposed to on attack, if you attack first and you can't get first point, the other team can just bank up ult for their entire time.
Exactly.
So I definitely agree. I think defense first is generally the right pick, but specifically in this situation, I think they want to kind of snuff out any momentum before
for sure
they can get it rolling.
Eichenwald is kind of a map notorious for snowballing. If you're able to get that first pick on first point, it looks like we're headed in. If you're able to get that first pick and then continue to pick off spawners, then all the space on second point is free, and if you have the high ground on second point, you're in a very strong position to cap there. So
one adjustment we're going to see already before we even see any hero picks is the fact that Jay Rizzle is being brought into the match.
Yes,
I don't know what role he's going to be playing. We saw kind of the tank matchup being an issue. We know that's one of the roles he can play.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see if he goes that route. They may put him. Honestly, Jay Riz is the ultimate flex. They can put him on any of the 3 roles. Yeah. So going to have to wait to see.
Looks like
it will be Tank and
Disagree moving over to the healing role.
So
okay.
Throwback to his main from before.
Yeah.
He was at Western, so it's been some time since he.
Jayra's on the Zarya. That was what I was hoping for. We saw last match on this map, Hoodie Tofu and Jayra's running the Winston Wrecking Ball, and I might have gone and had a talk with him as a fellow tank player and told him you can't really do that into a Bastion, but I like seeing J-Riz on Zarya. I've seen some really good things from him, and hopefully him and Hoodie Tofu really locked in their coordination.
All right, quickly, Hanamura or Lucio Bap?
Lucio Bap, 100%.
100% speed and healing.
And healing.
Yep, all right. We're going to get into this right away.
Looks like we're seeing a split as the healers and DPS move away from the line of sight, not taking any of that extra poke damage as these tanks try to take some space. We see J-Riz on the front line, bubbling. Ooh, Boo gets taken out. That's a big pick. It looks like we're going to be retreating, maybe? No, Hoodie Tofu. Oh. Yeah, he kind of just walked forward there, took some bullets for no reason, and backed out. The Fire Strike and Rock invested. Ooh, big Fire Strike from Hoodie Tofu. J-Riz is taking a lot of poke damage. Hoodie Tofu should really be putting his body in between the enemy and his team. He's just standing on that corner. Now he's pushing in with the Zarya bubble. Speed boosted in. He's going to get on top of the DPS. He needs to shield back up, get healed. Ooh, that's huge. J-Riz managing to pick off the Hanzo. It looks like picks are just slowly going towards the WCU.
He also know actually very strong recovery, like you said.
That was very well done.
And the soldier, Michael's still in. He's above him. I don't think that this has been called.
No. Looks like he's going to get the mini pack and will just make it away.
Yep.
He's going to make it back to his Moira and reset on high ground, but some really good space control from Hoodie Tofu there, able to manage to stay alive and get his team on the point. Bubble coming out from J-Riz, not really getting anything. Mr. Mango does get dinged.
Yeah, and Mr. Mango on the DPS, that's the other switch.
Oh, that is?
I didn't know. Yeah. No, we had the merry-go-round, right? MM came out, J-Riz went in,
swapped the tank. Mango went from healer to DPS, DPS went to tank. Ooh! Michael with the double! Wow.
might want to shatter your
Deadly Pants investing the Coalescence as well. As we're seeing, will be 5 ults on the side of ESU and 6 on the side of WCU for his next fight.
Yeah, should be a big fight coming in. Boo with that tire can go early to try and...
Oh, Hanzo gets picked early. That's a big pick. If Boo's able to stay alive and poke from the back line, they're just going to be doing so much more damage.
And Mango gets purple and trying to get
Oh, the bubble used to cleanse. We see Disagree, however, going down as Mr. Mango invests the ult, manages to completely delete the back line. Oh, Michael, the soldier, dropping the visor, trying to clutch out this fight on his own. He manages to get the 1 pick, make it 2, but Hoodie Tofu and J-Rez on the point, looking pretty solid. We're going to get some good progress here.
Should be able to get a good pathway across the bridge.
Now the issue is Michael. Yes, Michael gets picked. That is a big pick from Mr. Mango.
Yeah, he's making big plays. He's on that Reaper kind of making those solo plays.
We still have 5 ults for this fight. Dragon's getting invested down the bridge. This is going to be doing a lot of damage if J-Rez didn't manage his bubbles, but he did. The Shatter going to be coming out soon, I imagine, as he tries to get him lined up. Mr. Mango just deleting everyone, though. The grab gets invested. Sigma using his Flux, dying. His ults are just flying in from everywhere, but it looks like WCU is coming out on top of this one.
Yeah, no, this composition switch has led to a rolling. I like WCU in there. It gives his team more dynamicism.
Oh, man.
And, the ability to peel away from the soldier that's kind of just flanking him.
So, okay, Disvato switching off of the D.Va back to the Reinhardt. I was just about to make a comment how D.Va Sigma is a pretty fragile tank composition, but they are getting the Reinhardt to be a bit more hardy.
Mr. Mango, again,
he's getting...
Mr. Mango as a player struggle to find his role in this team, and if he can kind of do his own thing and allow his team to pop off...
This card hasn't stopped. It has not stopped since they got through the first high ground. And Hoodie Tofu manages to get the main tank pick. Is Mr. Mango just continually deleting the back line, and they're going to set a 3-minute 57-second time bank, which is pretty good for Eichenwald.
Yeah, no, that is huge. And wow,
3 seconds off.
And what this does is this enables Western to play the game differently from the moment spawn doors
exactly,
open.
and
they can play slow, grindy, just chip away time, and not so much worry about objectives as the game goes on.
That's the nice thing about attacking first, is if you do blaze through and set a great time bank like this, they can play confidently knowing they have that round 3 if things don't go their way, but
right, if you can force a 0 on the clock, even if they push, you're at worst draw.
Exactly.
Lots of options.
Win conditions for sure. Okay, we're seeing J-Riz on the Orisa. This is a role we haven't seen yet, but Hoodie Tofu able to play the Sigma. This is something I'm excited for.
So I'm excited for this. This is one thing that does worry me though. J-Riz on the Orisa. He is not the most tempered player. He likes to go aggro, walk forward. I don't know that he's going to stand behind his shield the whole time, and that's kind of what he needs to do.
I think you're completely right about that, and it might be up to the rest of WCU to kind of support J-Riz, and hopefully Hoodie Tofu will be able to play with him and keep him alive, because Sig really can play aggressively or defensively, so if Hoodie Tofu is able to use those cooldowns to help support J-Riz, I think we're going to see some really good things for them from this defense.
You're alone, back up.
Yep. We now also get to see Hoodie Tofu take the Sigma 1v1 against the other tank from ECU, or ESU, excuse me.
Yeah, Vanilla Jack.
Yeah. Ooh, is Hoodie Tofu trying to get the accretion off, but they managed to trade the Sigmas. Mr. Mango unfortunately going down, being one of the main sources of damage for his team. It's going to be up to J-Riz and Boo to really keep this fight alive.
Yeah, but as we discussed, they're kind of staggered out.
Big damage.
The longer it takes, the better for...
Oh, the Moira going down on the side of ECU. ESU. Oh, Moira's traded. Michael. Oh, that's a big pick onto J-Riz. This one's probably Boo investing the Riptire. Mr. Mango able to get the pick. Oh, Mr. Mango actually may be able to clutch this one out.
Want to make sure that they stay on point though. They do give up a tick.
They're going to have to give up a little bit of progress, but I think that's okay. Oh, just able to just get rid of beast mode, and that's going to remove a lot of the healing as Coalescence is invested from Deadly Pants.
Yeah, we see Mango here focusing the tank instead of the healer. That's going to let the fight stay longer.
This is still a great stall from WCU. J-Rez needs to get on the point now, use that health bar, and die. Now they need to retreat. That's probably a smarter decision to back out there, stay alive, maintain. J-Rez is working up to that bongo, so.
I don't like this.
This is very close. He's going to need Hoodie Tofu to help get him out. It looks like they're okay. Oh, window. They should. This window is actually going to keep the Reinhardt split off as he drops Shatter. Just trying to flex on him. Bongo invested from J-Riz. Maybe not the best usage of that. Yeah, I think Reinhardt threw that one away on his own. Although J-Riz, if he's able to get this pick on Lucio, that's going to be huge. Unfortunately not.
Alright, here's the key for me holding this point. Can Michael slip behind it?
Yeah.
He's slippery.
He's always been on that flank.
If he gets in the castle and he can pop that visor, it's going to be rough.
Especially with the help of his Lucio. If he's able to support him with that sound barrier. Oh, but Lucio getting picked by J-Riz. That's huge. As they're kind of just throwing themselves at this Orisa Sigma, which is exactly what you want.
Yeah, they swap dive against this double shield and, across this stroke.
Michael going down. This seems to be a very poor decision from ESU. Let me get that right. It looks like they're kind of just throwing themselves one at a time. There you go.
Yeah, no, I think we have to be coming with that flush.
Oh!
He is out. Was it?
I'm not sure.
I just saw good as zero.
He must have. Or I didn't see anyone's health bars go up either. I don't know. That was either a solo beat or a canceled beat, but no use out of there. Yeah, the Coalescence investment is interesting from Disagree, but good rock from Hoodie Tofu to hopefully buy some time and allow him to retreat. This is really looking like a pretty strong spot if they can hold this corner.
Every second
man.
Here is a win for Western.
Oh, Michael manages to go down. And ult's invested. They're going to have to turn this fight. Michael able to get a second kill. 3 in the back line. You called it. Michael in the back line as the tanks get aggressive and this is still good. The Rock! Hoodie Tofu not letting Moira get back into the fight as mines are invested as well. Hoodie Tofu managing to be a bit of a pest in the end there.
This is going to be the turning factor. Can they reset?
This
is. It was a good fight. It was okay that they staggered themselves out, but now they need to
get good positioning and get back into that similar playstyle as they were holding at the gate.
And there's one tire to reset them back to choke. They just got to take that fight now.
J-Riz also working up to that bongo. He's going to have that available for this fight. Coalescence, again, invested by Deadly Pen. Not afraid to just pop that off as soon as he gets it.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Oh, we see the Rip Tire coming in here. Looks like it's going to be big. Able to get the Sigma. Oh, as he's traded by the Diva Bomb. Wow. Able to clutch out that fight if Hoodie Tofu goes down. Wow. What a bomb.
Wow,
that was
on the fight.
A very well executed Rip Tire from Boo. Manages to get 2 very vital picks, but the bomb from Despato just clutches that one out. It's a very open spot of the map, and you can get some free kills with Diva if you get that bomb to pop in the air.
All right, third point. This point is huge. Western to get time off the clock. They already have a better time.
They do.
It's huge. But if they can get it to 0, if they can get it down
to sub-minute. Yeah, Hoodie Tofu. Oh, he's holding a little far forward here. I'd really like to see him retreat. Immortality invested. All right, it's time for them to get out. He's either going to pop this Lux now. It's huge. He should get around the corner. Beat. Forced. That's a good use of window. They should be able to follow up on that. All right, that's a good investment of ults from... as a Reaper ult and Tac Visor both get used, Michael is just unstoppable with this Tac Visor.
But again, Western with the time base advantage with the play advantage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where Toby
he's at very, very low health. He's got to run back. Boo. There's another Coalescence here. Oh, Boo manages to pick Michael. Is he going to pop the Rip Tire? Oh, I think it might have been the play to use that early there and accept your death. But a bomb from Dis going up. Oh, 3K again. Despato taking this game into his own hands. Hitting Q. A desperate ult from Mr. Mango as J-Riz is going to get back on point. Oh, J-Riz manages to pick Deadly Pants. Mr. Mango, the tires come back into this. They've managed to stay alive. Wow. The ult invested by Disagree. Michael's still getting picks, though.
That's huge. That's a huge stagger. They cannot kill her. They can give up. Right.
And it looks like they're going to. As now they got to kind of watch for that Charlie 9.
Yup.
But this is looking very, very good for WCU. No ults really coming up anytime soon on either side. We'll see a Flux from Vanilla Jack. A Flux bomb, actually. Oh, no, that is a remake. Excuse me.
Hoodie needs to build Flux.
He does.
Quickly. J-Riz
With the pin on the Reaper. Oh, Despato getting back in the match. 45 to ult. Oh, Big Rock just about finishing off Hoodie Tofu. J-Riz on the Rhine. I think that is a phenomenal swap from J-Riz. I think that's exactly what was needed in this time to play slow. Sigma, or Hoodie Tofu, manages to build the Sig ult. Is he going to invest it here? Sig ult's traded. He doesn't have a rock of his own, so he decides to throw it. Vanilla Jack actually whips his ultimate.
And
Hoodie manages to just pick him up and win that trade. I think you managed to win the Sig ult trade. I think that's completely worthwhile. Oh, Michael with the visor. Oh, Michael low. It manages to get picked by Mr. Mango. He's going to be traded, though. Hoodie Tofu is somehow alive. This is the most aggressive. He does have shield. No one should die. Good. Well done. Blocked the Diva Bomb. There's only 30 seconds left. Oh. Boo using the Riptire. Is he going to find anything with it? No one killed by the Riptire. Mr. Mango holding onto that Death Blossom as Hoodie Tofu's not letting Halbert do anything in the back line. Oh, not quite ulting into 2 Matrixes. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going to lose this fight, but fortunately, they managed to push this into overtime. Unless...
Will they get time?
Will they get time?
I don't think so.
Oh, Immortality thrown down. Is anyone going to touch? No time! Wow.
So, ESU will not have an opportunity to push.
Wow.
And at worst, this map is going to be a draw for Western.
A phenomenal defense and attack from Western. They really came out and showed that they are in this match, and they're here for the win.
I think that is a ridiculous amount of improvement we saw from Western on this map. Like, think back, because not only did they perform better, I think they are against a much higher level of
for sure. For sure.
They're up against the #1 seed from the regular season.
Exactly.
And, where they struggled to get first point, they came in with a plan.
Yep.
The plan didn't quite work, and they recovered
They adapted.
Very quickly, they took the pick, came back well, and stormed the point.
Yep, that was very well played by WCU. Some great hero swaps. Mr. Mango constantly getting damage done, getting picks in the back line. I really like that Mr. Mango swap off of the healer to kind of get him. He's fired up.
He's fired up, and again, he can kind of do his own thing and be okay with that.
Exactly.
One thing we've seen is that discoordination we talk about, and he's been one of the most vocal players talking about let's group up, let's coordinate. And it's something they struggled with as a team. But if you can't get it done, you adjust around it, right? You let this player who is struggling to group up or get a team to work coherently run on an independent hero.
And I love the swap back here to Hoodie Tofu on the Rhine and J-Riz on this Zarya. The flexibility of J-Riz being able to switch to that Reinhardt and play the Rhine Sig there honestly made that 3rd-point defense for them a lot more casual. With the double shield, you can take your time, play it right, but they are not taking their time on this attacking round as they walk straight forward, take the space. J-Riz getting the pick onto Halbert. Anyone going to be punished from WCU? It doesn't look like it. Hoodie Tofu going low on the shield, but he has plenty of healing, swinging into their whole team. And, manages, as soon as they step off point, though, this is going to go to WCU. The picks are looking towards the way of WCU, and they're going to win this one out. Very, very well done from WCU.
Yeah, and I honestly, surprising, right?
Very.
But very strongly executed composition, team coordination.
Let's see this. Oh,
that's
wrong
not
one.
The bomb.
Despato.
That's not bomb. You know what? I didn't realize is we had 2 tank matchups.
Yeah.
In the first map we were talking about.
Despato and Disagree, but Sig shield drops just as that bomb pops and gets a 3K.
And strong focus by him to take off.
Very.
Make sure he could get work done.
Very. You can see there he is, 26 kill streak. But Mr. Mango, wait,
is that 84% kill
Excuse me, is that a deadlift?
That's a deadlift. That's a Fleta deadlift.
Oh my gosh.
Why has he been on the all season?
Yeah. We need to get this guy in the DPS role, and we might be looking at another A-team player because he really just kind of grabbed that game and took it into his own hands.
All right, we are tied 1-1, heading into map 3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, quick turnaround for you guys. Welcome back as we're going to get ready for map 3. We're going to 2CP.
We are. Again, this is just the second time that WCU-B has played a 2CP comp map, and we kind of saw some shakiness from them on Anubis, I believe it was.
It was on Anubis. Did they tie? That was the draw, right?
No. The drawed map. Yeah, it was the draw. It was the draw.
Yeah. Because they both full pushed and then they both full held.
Yep.
So we saw that we saw kind of them struggle at the start. They do that thing that I hate, which is crossing the choke on Anubis for no reason. But on their second push, we saw them adjust. So again, growth, learning. It's been the strongest thing that we've seen out of the team this year.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can see it moving forward.
And I think especially off of that their last map win, they were looking very flexible, very comfortable with swapping both play styles and comps. So that'll be really good. Hopefully if they run into some error, some compositional error like last time on Eichenwald, they'll hopefully make those decisions early. And, well, we don't really want to see a lot of Anubis, but we may end up with a couple more rounds.
We won't see a lot of Anubis because we're going to Hanamura.
Oh, actually, yeah, excuse me.
So
2CP.
We are headed to Hanamura. Anubis is the only map we've seen them play, but now we're going to Hanamura, so we're going to see new, interesting compositions. One thing that kind of worries me, second point Hanamura, I feel like your long-range hit scan is kind of going to be crucial as we head into the match here.
So,
and we don't really see that on the Western roster.
Now, we don't know yet for these first 20 seconds. Do you think they move Mr. Mango back to the healer role?
No. I don't think, especially after rolling like that. And here's something that I don't think we've seen since I was in the roster, is Disagree is not playing right now. He's the captain, and he's put himself on the bench for this map. Maybe wants to get an outside perspective. Maybe has a plan for this game. I'm going to go back. I think they do move him to healer because they moved MWM back in.
They did.
I don't know that I agree with that decision.
I don't know that I do either. The decision of Disagree to actually take himself out is honestly, I think, a very good one. J-Riz is playing pretty hot right now. You want to keep him in the tank role, and, well, I'd say ideally you want Mr. Mango and Boo on that DPS.
MWM does play healer, but again, like I said, maybe that long range skin is why they.
That's what I was gonna say, and so.
Not to insult this, but I do also like the decision for him to watch a match because it is so hard to make adjustments when you're in the game to know what's going on and to have an outside perspective, especially in an arena where you can see all your players' perspectives, is great towards that growth that we've been talking about.
I think this is like a perfect map, a perfect scenario for Dis to step out and get to watch because his players are hot right now, and he'll really get that perspective. Boo getting the early pick on the Albert, not getting the Sim TP. That's huge. That cancels 30 seconds.
That said, what do you want to see? We haven't seen the team have to deal with something
so
like that. I don't know that they're ready.
I think it's going to be on Boo here to be able to isolate someone, either by destroying the Sim TP by putting the wall under it, or walling them off the TP from the TP, or walling someone early. If they're able to get that TP down and get teleported, it's going to be really tough for them to rotate without that Lucio. Hoodie Tofu just getting tons of damage. A perfect Maywall to block the Sim TP as Reinhardt doesn't make it through, and the DPS are just going to be picked off. That was a perfect wall by Boo to cancel that Sim TP.
Yeah, the one thing that worries me, I think Cody's a little too concerned about the player going to point.
Yeah.
Like, when that happens, his job is to make sure
to stay at choke. Yeah, to then punish that Reinhardt for being out on his own. Has worked up to this Earth Shadow twice as fast as the opposing Ryan, so hopefully we'll see him invest this early. As the TP gets used, going for the immediate. I think that Sigrock might have actually saved him there. The May freeze is huge as Reinhardt gets overcommitted, and he's going to be split off from his healers. As Hoodie Tofu, he's just taking so much damage. The bubble managing to keep him up as picks are traded both directions. It looks like this is very hectic, but it looks like Hoodie Tofu manages to stay alive and maintain his point presence, and Beast Mode's going to get the res off, and picks are now going the way of WCU, and it looks like we're going to have some good stagger picks as well, and this Reinhardt is still in the back line.
And the ball touching point, I don't think that's a good move.
No, I think they're staggering themselves. The Shatter gets invested, manages to hit Lucio, kind of just a flex. It would have been nice to get the ball as well, but he is dead. He simply, unlucky. He's one hit though, one hit. If he wants to roll away, that's okay. That's Wrecking Ball for you.
Yep, but They're sticking to the sim strat.
Yeah.
They have the tools to use it.
They do.
There, but,
Vanilla Jack swapping off the Wrecking Ball over to the Sigma. This is what I was expecting. We've seen the Ryan take from them most of the time. Hoodie Tofu. Yeah, Hoodie Tofu using some fat fire strikes. Kind of just winning this Reinhardt poke fight, but Disabato. Another perfect wall from Boo to cancel the TP. That value cannot be understated. Boo is just sitting there waiting for it.
Yeah, no, we keep on seeing the
Oh! That was the one shatter. Oh, but the grab response from J Riz is going to be... oh, B has to be invested. And the wall. This is perfectly played from WCU as best as they could. If they're going to be able to get this, this next pick might win them the fight. Oh, Vanilla Jack going down. As, healers look like they're about to go down. Blizzard invested from Boo just to guarantee this win. I think that's the correct decision there. The Reinhardt on point could have caused a lot of issues and farmed up to that Earth Shatter. Now Hoodie Tofu's got a good lead, and there Lucio's just staggering himself. It looks like he'll be committing suicide. I probably shouldn't say that. He'll be hopping off the map, taking the short way back to spawn. As Vanilla Jack swapping over to the Wrecking Ball and Dis over to the Zarya, which we haven't seen yet.
They know Michael's behind.
Soldier 1v1! Michael's superior.
The Michael diff coming through.
Man, this has been a stellar defense from WCU as the wall not quite get placed in the right position there, but Hitofu able to just retake that space.
And let me tell you, everyone's doing their drop turn.
This is a phenomenal example of a very well coordinated team. Is the wall going to be up? It will not, unfortunately, but it comes in time. They're still able to split off the Wrecking Ball and the Sim and the but two picks are also going towards the way of ESU, but the shatter from Hoodie Tofu should guarantee the death of this Wrecking Ball. He's just waiting to guarantee that everyone else is dead, and I'm assuming he'll just drop this for the next person on point. Oh, and then he's gonna get the Lucio, I assume.
No, he wants to.
The TP, this is a good, and there you go. Guarantees the kill. He should have charged. Charge him! Okay. Hoodie Tofu actually getting traded out there. J Riz alone on this point. This is not looking good for WCU. J Riz going down. Oh, Boo coming in. Oh, as it looks like spawners are making it back from ECU, and this might be a lost fight.
Yeah, they need to grab the shatter and get the ball out or clean up and charge that soldier. They just let him last way too long.
They enabled that stagger by being afraid to invest that last Earth Shatter. I don't know that there was a perfect time to drop that would have prevented any touch, but
it wasn't about preventing the touch. You need to wrap the fight
exactly.
Yeah, once the Sim was able to get back into the fight.
Yeah, Michael taking a big hit. He's going to be healed back up though. So it'll be interesting to see how WCU adapts and if they're able to hold this high ground here. The enemy Reinhardt comes swinging in. A good bubble from J-Riz to block that fire strike. They're now going to be taking space. Oh, they got Reinhardt frozen and separated. As long as Hoodie Tofu can maintain the separation between his team, he's walled off. Drop the wall. Oh, Hoodie Tofu manages to drop back onto point. He's low health, but should be able to get healed up just fine. As really ECU not being punished for getting split there due to kind of a lack of communication with the Maywall there.
Yeah, no, the Ryan should have died when he was frozen. Hoodie Tofu really should have turned around and him to turn out the health or something like that. With pressure on point, Boo's trying to use this high ground.
As he does take it, but MWM with the big tactical visor. Wall coming up to try to counter the opposite visor as picks seem to be going the way of WCU, but ults are still being thrown in. Michael able to get the 3K. Can he get any more? Hoodie Tofu, the only one left standing on point. Actually, MWM able to help clean up, and looks like he's going to be able to block this one.
I don't think that'll matter.
No.
He got a lot of picks, but I think that's a bad visor out of Michael. He, you really want to all in on a single fight.
Yeah, we're seeing Michael play a lot on his own. He's had a surprising amount of success on that flank with the tac visor, but we're seeing a TP coast. How are they going to adapt to this? So this high ground position is not nearly as powerful when they're able to poke from that far away. So they do need to get the soldier is dead. MWM, the Michael diff is real.
Yeah, no, he is definitely.
Oh, and the boop there, able to allow Hoodie Tofu to get the pick on Deadly Hands. Actually, excuse me, MWM hit that rocket, and looks like the picks are just slowly going to go towards WCU. He's in the back line. He drops the visor. Probably not necessary, but for the swag. Might as well throw it in. He's going to get some extra damage on the Wrecking Ball as well.
We're running down to 30 seconds. There's a shower up for ESU, but not much else. Maybe they can get mines, OT.
But we've got the Grav and the potential Blizzard as well as the Valkyrie. Those are 3 high-value overtime ultimates.
And I was going to say the one thing that West needs to do is stay high ground.
And MWM just barely slips off. He is able to make it back up before the fight really starts, though. Taking some poke damage from Michael there as he fully commits to the flank, throwing away his life.
Yeah,
little,
you're on defense, there's just no need to
no one's going to touch, though. The big shatter!
Is it the grab?
Is anyone going to touch?
They do touch.
They do touch. Okay, grab, invested, Blizzard as well. That's a lot of CC. Are they going to follow up on these kills? It looks like they are.
Look how close they were.
Well done. Well done from WCU. Able to close out that fight, and this Wrecking Ball is going to drop mines, but there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, wonderful timing.
Wow. Okay. That could have potentially been a full hold, should have been a full hold, but they're able to lock it back down and hold off on second point. So still a really good win condition set for WCU.
Now, what do you... WCU, they're not a great dive team.
No.
That's just not who they are.
No.
What do you want to see out of them coming into this fight?
Okay, I assume they're going to run the Symmetra as well.
Yeah?
Symmetra with the Reinhardt, if you're able to get the play to work, is just incredibly good on Hanamura. So what I'd like to see is if they're going to run a Mei Symmetra, a defensive space-making Mei wall to block line of sight, and then the TP set down and a good coordinated rotation somewhere by WCU. But we'll see as these heroes get picked.
Wow, I gotta admonish ESU a little bit. I have never seen the arcade left in this state. Like, you should leave something the way you find it.
Yeah.
You destroyed all these games.
Wow.
Like, Western can't even play anything.
That's thousands of dollars in damage, and
I bet they didn't even blink an eye.
no, absolutely not. Just
If
truly
we didn't have a
some.
reason to root for Western before.
Here's your reason. Look at those
Look at the
Pachamaris.
Pachamaris. They're smiling.
Oh
but
my
not on the
gosh,
inside.
no. They've never experienced such pain being on that arcade floor.
UFO, whatever that means.
Whatever that means. Anyways, it looks like they are going to be running the Symmetra.
Oh, they're going to put NWM on that soldier again, that power position up on second point.
So it's going to be up to Michael here on ECU to do as good of a job as Boo was on the Mei, blocking those teleporters. So Hoodie Tofu's going to have to walk forward, take some space. He is getting walled off, though. The TP getting dropped, though, as they're able to move on to point. The Reinhardt trade gets traded, although Lucio goes down for ECU. Sim fully charged, doing tons of damage now, able to just shred through that Reinhardt. But Sigma, well defended by Sigma there, able to take the pressure off of his Reinhardt and keep him alive.
All right, spawners are coming in late for ESU.
Wow, look at that ultimate difference in the Reinhardts. I don't normally point that out, but that is almost 100-0 ultimate difference.
Yeah.
This just swinging through everyone as Hoodie Tofu gets walled and picked early in that fight. So it'll be up to Hoodie to play a little conservatively here and farm up that shatter.
So he doesn't get walled off.
Yeah. So they gotta play this slow, not walk through choke. Oh, okay. Teleporter created, and they 4 TP, 5 TP, 6. Shatter dropped by Dis. Good time to use it. Mr. Mango gets picked from it. Is WCU gonna be able to stabilize? Oh, Boo fully charged, shredding. WM able to pick. Oh, the tanks are down. WM continuing to get these picks. The sim wall going up is just going to solidify this fight for WCU, as they're going to be approaching second point with some time in the bank. Blizzard invested by Mei here, but they may end up getting the pick on J-Riz, but I don't think it's enough to take this point.
I hope that indicates a swap out of them. And look, he builds up the beat for a fight.
That's huge. They can engage early with this beat here and just support ult diff, win this fight. Because DHK, Hava, however you pronounce that enemy Lucio's name, is not looking like he's going to be getting his beat anytime soon. Ooh, they're able to get the pick on the Sigma. They should speed right down main and go straight for this. Oh, he did in fact get quick spawn, but they may not know that, so they may be pushing hyper aggressive. Ooh, Hoodie Tofu getting, good wall from Michael, able to separate the healers back from Hoodie Tofu as Visor gets invested, and hopefully they're able to get out of this without expending too many more resources.
Yeah, no, that Torb is going to do work, especially his turret and the Torb itself. They need to push high ground.
Keep in mind, because WCU was able to prevent ECU from or ESU from getting a singular tick, this is a guaranteed draw at a minimum.
Exactly. It's like Eichenwald that second push. At worst, we're seeing a draw. At best, West Virginia to win. They have 4 minutes to do it.
So they are continually setting themselves up for these good positions. As it looks like they're going to be TPing coast, a little slow on the rotation, but as long as they're coordinated, this should be.
I still don't like it. I feel like they need to be aggressive.
Yep. Oh, window gets used there. Mr. Mango picks in the back line, and picks are just going to go the way of ESU. Hopefully no ults invested other than that window, as we're just looking to die and get out.
They did, yeah.
So the Earth Shatter, the Graviton may come up, but it looks like the Lucio was able to farm up the beat, and that advantage that Beast Mode was able to create earlier in the match is now nullified by not investing that in an earlier fight.
Yep, I might like to see them use a beat, try to bait it out of the other team, and then shatter if they get aggro using the extra field, something like that.
So now we see them approaching towards high ground. I think this is the correct decision. The May ult is looking a little scary. It's a good place to use it up in that corner, especially combined with that Torbjorn ultimate. This is going to be a very difficult take, but if they're going to be able to take the space, the early shatter getting dropped by ults just getting thrown. They really need to engage early here. The beat actually being used by Beast Mode as well. That is huge. Wow. Okay. ESU has really set themselves up for a good defense here. If WCU can't get their head screwed on.
But again, it's one pick. They can go for the tire grab.
Keep in mind, 3 minutes, just one fight win, and 33% is all they need.
Here's the thing, though, and again, J-Riz is, that aggro player. He likes to go forward. Will he have the patience to hold it until they have a huge
So the Sigma has the opportunity to eat this grab, but as long as J-Riz is smart about this is a phenomenal place to throw grabs into walls and prevent them from being eaten. As he's full charge now, I'm surprised he hasn't. The May wall, but it looks like it still might be able to. It could still work. The Blizzard from the counter Blizzard. Wow, what a May wall.
All right, they still have 2 minutes. That's another grab, but like we were saying, we really didn't want to see that out of them, especially not.
No, they needed to. I would have flanked the Zarya around to the left, and you can grab him underneath if you hit the high ground from the bottom. If you show that angle, yeah, you're gonna hit it from there or underneath, and literally just lock him in through a corner. You guarantee that Maywall doesn't block the grab, which. I mean, Michael couldn't have known that J-Riz was looking to grab right then, but, I mean, it worked out the way they did. They're speeding onto point very, very efficiently here. This was a very good play decision, and now they're forced to come down, and the Biden is able to pick up the Sigma. Ultimate is being invested. Oh, the Shatter gets dropped. Oh, Hoodie Tofu getting pinned off as picks are still going the way towards WCU. It looks like they're going to be able to scrap this one out as long as Hoodie Tofu, though, gets traded. If that turret doesn't get shot down, it's slowly going to pick everyone. They don't kill the turret. They lose their healers. Boo! Some heroics maybe with Purple Beast Mode on his own, on point. Oh, there is. It looks like it's time to die. It's time to die. Oh, there's no way they win this. Oh my goodness, they're still trying to fight this. J is now finally dropping. They just wasted 20 seconds and their ultimates.
And again, I don't like the approach. They got there quickly, which looked sneaky, but
It looks like we'll have a beat grab for this last fight from WCU. That is very unfortunate. They lost that almost solely because they did not shoot that Torb turret. Mr. Mango was just being pummeled constantly, unable to heal his team, and eventually goes down. If he had removed his focus from his team to shoot that turret, that could have won that fight.
Yep, and then takes the turret down.
That's big, but Hoodie Tofu is dead. As they're going to be trying to fight this without a main tank. We'll see if any ults get invested. Boo's going down. It's time. Okay, it's time to die. It's time to reset. They get one more chance at this. They'll have Attack Visor. They may farm a grab. They should have a beat. But they'll be fighting into a Torbolt and potentially a Blizzard. J-Riz is getting hard staggered.
And now
he should have
be forced to be the one to touch, and he wants to be on the high ground using his attack.
J-Riz with the grab manages to get staggered. That is a massive, massive, massive stagger. As MM is going to have to run in and pick and may throw his life away. Mr. Mango is walled off. Is he going to be picked and punished for this? The Visor being dropped. This is the time. Fat Visor will win them this fight. He needs to pick one and shoot. The Torbolt being invested from the side of ESU. There's no picks have been yet. Oh, Boo going down. The grab getting invested. Blizzard coming out from ECU and beat. looking like it's going to keep everyone topped up is, unfortunately, this one looks like it's going to be a draw. Man, what a coincidence.
I don't know why people don't like this
game mode. It's very, very, very interesting.
I wonder why they're taking it out of Overwatch 2, but well fought all around.
Very well fought.
Teams go even further.
That one's got to be very frustrating for WCU, though, because it was in their grasp, and, well, believe it or not, it might have been just a single torch turret preventing them from winning.
Yeah, and again, it's the second time we've seen that happen on the WCU-B map. Huge grab coming out of here.
Yeah, the value of torch turret really can't be understated. It's kind of like a Symmetra. The longer the uptime, the more value it's going to get. Because while Mr. Mango is being pestered by it, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but once he's been being shot by it for 5 continuous seconds, he's at low health. He now has to use his abilities on himself rather than his team. If even he, as a BAP, could have focused that turret, unfortunately, obviously his team is dying in front of him. You're going to want to heal.
Right, you want your soldier to shoot it.
You want ideally someone else to have destroyed that turret earlier in the fight, but
yeah,
very close one.
Unfortunate. Hopefully, we see WCU come back and strong communication can help them persevere.
Head in the game, and we'll be back.
Don't go anywhere.
Traveling to Route 66. Initiating match.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to head to Dorado. We're actually already in the server. Run a bit late. Sorry about that. But
we're here for the action. We're not missing anything.
We got a tip. We got a tip between rounds.
Oh.
We might be seeing a robot run on.
There he is.
Two, apparently.
Yeah, actually. 2 Omnics.
Disagree on the Mercy. That may be the most.
Okay, wow.
Thing I was least expecting.
Yeah, disagree. Coming back in on the healer role. I think that's probably the spot where you want him right now with Mr. Mango playing so hot. Swapping over to the jump right now. That's going to be interesting. He was really showing us his flexibility and really just dominance on that Reaper, but it'll be interesting to see him on the Junkrat. I don't know how much DPS he actually plays, but wow.
Let me tell you, Michael is very happy that he's playing Bastion right now.
As you can tell, he's having the time of his life.
Do you remember Jake in the World Cup when he were?
Oh my gosh.
That was classic.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be interesting. We haven't seen the dive run from ECU yet, or ESU, excuse me. They're actually running the Roadhog. So not a actually very common pick in most like team comp scenarios. So the Hog Sig though is probably one of the better duo compositions in tanks using the Roadhog.
Yeah, and the Hog can be good at inflicting fast.
Yeah. Ooh. That was some good repositioning there from MWM to continue firing on, getting up just in time to manage that, or dodge that hog hook. Could have quickly ended his life. Very good ears, I assume he heard him.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to see what he can do with the Dorito, though.
Yeah.
Hang out kind of behind your team. He's going to be an issue. He's good at winning.
Yeah. So MWM really not afraid to move around on Bastion, and that's how you play him. This is very well done. Not afraid to hop onto that low ground and just keep the bullets flying. He's built up that ultimate. He's going to invest it now. No reason not to. This Cassidy is just deleted out of the game. That Bastion ult, kind of forget how surprising it is. Throwing his life away, though, for it. Was that worth it? Mr. Mango, he just decides that they're going to win this fight regardless. So
yeah, and the funny thing is when I play Bastion, they do get the res off. I don't, and we're going to stay second Bastion. I hope everyone's happy with that.
Yeah.
But I don't end up using my ult most of the time.
No, me neither. I agree. In that scenario, though, he was just able to delete the Cassidy and pressure that Sigma with very immediate death. And well, he trades, but it's worthwhile.
Yeah, no, he's just, again, you kind of see if you put him on a hero he's happy on, he's going to get a little more aggressive. And, you know, it's fine, he just needs to wait for his state to open that space
Exactly.
his aggression.
So he's held pretty far back right now, opening up that flank angle. He looks like he's going to go isolate, although he does get shredded down by Hanzo. Disc going to get the res off. Will he be punished for it? He won't. He's leaving the immortality field and gets killed. Disagree, not utilizing his Baptiste immortality field and being killed for it. Not that he may have lasted much longer. Did it? Okay.
Even if she was out of it, it was going to be down either way.
Okay. Well, it looks like picks are unfortunately going the way of ESU. So we don't see commitment to the Bastion, which I think is the right decision. To get off of him and get onto that Cassidy and start building the Deadeye, I think that's the correct decision from MWM.
Yeah, he was way towards ult, but even still.
Even then, Bastion ult, like we were talking about it earlier, really it's kind of a side grade to just regular shooting as Bastion.
Alright, as we get into
Yeah, Joe Riz not turning, but Mr. Mango taking the space back. It's really actually forcing him back as we see this strong high ground hold from WCU. Disagree though, unfortunately getting picked, but MWM does manage to trade the DPS, but ooh, Sigma, enemy Sigma gonna go down. Nope, he's being healed up. Beast mode going down for WCU as well. That is no healing.
I don't want to see the flick.
No. At this point, it looks possibly winnable if they're able to just stay alive.
Yeah,
ooh, the miscommunication on the trapped Lucio there may have just lost them that fight, unfortunately. Although, we do have spawners back in as Disagree is able to keep Hoodie Tofu pocket back up. I'd like to see him Oh, no, now I do not. It is too late now. Disagree. Yeah, and this is very bad. If he can't get out here, which he looks like he's just pulling the hog towards him. Is he going to be able to get out? Good block. Manages to save the shield. Hoodie Tofu with some good reaction time. As they'll be able to recontest here with Bongo. This is huge. Yeah. As long as someone touches, as Hoodie Tofu does get in there, fluxes the enemy Sigma and Hanzo. Hanzo just going to be deleted. MWM through the frickin' whatever it's called, the window. Manages to get the 3K high noon.
Yeah, but viable, committed.
Holy. I mean, I guess they had to shut down the momentum. Although,
I worry that they didn't communicate well enough once the fight was won.
We also have no ult's going to be built up soon from WCU. Oh, very scary. Yeah. Oh, Michael going for the flank. Going to throw his life away. Sigma investing the ultimate. I don't know if they're going to be able to get a pick off that. This is it. Oh, Hog going for the flank. Is he going to be punished? He is not. He manages to make it out. Disagree falling to a Moira ball in the midst of that. As this photo is going to be picked by J-Riz, and this one's kind of scrappy. That's a huge pick onto Lucio and a nice pull to displace the Sigma.
Yeah, great to get along that high ground.
Yeah, he only got up there by his flux, I believe. So to rip him down is.
Unless Mango sent him up.
Yeah.
I don't know how else.
Yeah. So very.
What do you think of this merchant coming out of
I think the flexibility for the res has honestly been fairly helpful for them so far, although we have unfortunately seen him go down first in almost all these fights, as they kind of just get Hanzo Dragon there.
With the way that this Hog is playing, kind of flanking and
yeah.
like to pop out Anna.
Yeah.
Their Anna player, Mr. Mango, is on DPS.
He's on DPS playing the Junkrat, which
he could play Reaper. We saw him.
I agree. I don't know.
I'm
I'm not sure why they have him on the Junkrat still. I understand playing him with the Bastion for that extra poke damage and just shred those shields, but he has the Trip Tire. Maybe we'll hopefully see an investment in a swap here, because Mr. Mango on that Reaper, remember he had 84% eliminations for that Eichenwald, so the payload's not really stopping as it rounds the corner. They weren't able to get set up on that first corner hold, which can be a good spot to defend. Oh, Hoodie Tofu just getting shredded down, using all his abilities to try to really just hold him off in a open area. Hog flanking. Not afraid. Oh, he drops down in front. Is he going to be punished? He's not. But the Bongo being invested by J-Riz. MWM with the double high noon. Beat comes out. Yes. Oh, and the Lucio gets picked. That was a good counter to beat. Hopefully no more ults invested. Disagree does decide to use the Valkyrie. Hopefully that means he's going to be swapping, but we really had liked to seen the Disagree hold on to that ultimate for more defensive use, because we did already have the Bongo down, and I don't believe Bongo damage stacks with Mercy damage.
This is where I like to see Mango go right higher from this
that
spot.
is
Massive.
one of the sneakiest spots.
He's going to do it from the top left. It'll still be good, but maybe
It can be. Yeah. It looks like he's just threatening him with this position on the high ground, as he's going to be investing the tire. Using the wall stall to stop the sound. Is he going to get the pick? No, he's not. Would have waited a little longer there.
He was throwing in tights for no reason. He doesn't have to build him.
Exactly.
He's just telling him where he is.
Oh, Michael getting oh my goodness. I'm losing my words right now, but Hoodie Tofu able to stabilize as 2 picks go in the way of WCU. Mr. Mango unfortunately falling. We do have a flux to slow us down. I don't think they're going to need it, though. It doesn't look like ESU is being very aggressive, kind of just choosing to poke at Hoodie Tofu as the flux is invested. Good pull. Oh, the dragon's coming through as that was a good ultimate combo from Vanilla Jack and Halbert 47. Just really kind of moving all of WCU out of the way.
I don't like how Hoodie was playing around point there.
I don't either.
He wasn't gaining anything. He kept on stepping on top of point instead of playing behind it for sight.
It does seem that they're going to be able to force overtime here, which is as good as you can hope for. They will have one more chance to stop this. Hoodie Tofu investing the flux. Is he going to pick up the Lucio? Will anything be followed up on the back of it? It doesn't look like it. Deadly Pants held on to that coalescence to keep his team up here, and he's actually going to get those 2 picks. Make it 3. Wow. Deadly Pants just cleaning up with that beam. As WCU is just going to continue to throw themselves on the point. B gets dropped. There's no chance. But able to force the overtime. So as good as you could have hoped for a 3-round or 3-point push from ESU.
Yeah, I think we did need to see some swaps a little bit earlier on.
Yeah. And honestly, that third point, their positioning was okay on the rest of the map, but that third point, they really kind of gave up those good SIG holding chokes. That first corner is so good as Sigma right here, as you can play and corner peek that corner there while still poking at their back line. Until they get that payload up to that corner, that's a great sight line for Sigma. And
tons of walls.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't avoid damage when you're trying to push through.
Yeah, unfortunately, they were able to just kind of steamroll around that first corner and keep that third point push going. So.
Do they run the pirate ship?
Now, there was talk of the Bastion. We saw it on defense. Are we going to see it on offense? Mr. Mango on the Reaper to start with, which is what I want to see. Jera is moving over to the Zarya, or he was already. I don't remember.
No, they were Orisa.
They were Orisa Sig,
the whole time.
Yeah.
So they're looking for more of a dive here. And again, we said that this isn't their strongest look.
No.
But,
I think having J-Riz on the Zarya is really going to help enable Hoodie Tofu to hopefully dive on top of this gas station, where I assume ESU is going to be holding. They have not... Interesting. Disagree moving over to Lucio and Beast Mode on the Mercy. Not sure. This is an interesting composition for a double bubble kind of dive comp. But
yeah, your Winston's not going to get a lot of healing.
No, he's not. He's got to be followed in by Beast Mode if he's going to want anything or get any healing. But hopefully the bubble from J-Riz is enough. gets thrown on there and he just gets dinked by the Hanzo. Is not looking too good. The bubble soon going to be back online from J-Riz. Oh, gets used early though. Hoodie Tofu's still going to be damaged by all this damage. The bubble not being properly used there is no damage was really being shot at Hoodie Tofu as he was coming to land. That bubble's got to be saved to help him get out there. But it looks like MWM is going to be able to get the pick on the Hanzo, but the Lucio is going to come assert his Lucio diff on the Disagree. But looks like
I think I can anticipate what the issue is, and it's they're trying to come over to me, right? They're like, all right, bubble goes on the monkey when he jumps in, and they're just doing it on the wrong quarter.
Yeah.
And James is like, I have bubble, and then he's giving it to Hoodie, and then Hoodie's reactively jumping.
Exactly.
In.
It should be
Hoodie asks if he has bubble. Jared says yes, and then Hoodie jumps, lands, maybe takes a bit of damage, and then gets bubble.
Ideally, the dives are all called by your Winston running the double bubble, obviously, because it's his jump cooldown that you play around. And that Zarya should just hold her bubble for either if the Winston's going to invest with the bubble there to actually safely TP up Mr. Mango. That was a good usage of that bubble.
That was excellent coordination. I was going to say you want to see him TP behind the sign.
But that was a good chance. The grass being baited, 2 extra shots being put in. The die! Oh, manages to get the 4K, Mr. Mango. That is a cute spray unlocked if he didn't already have it, but of course we already know he does. This man is...
He might have had it earlier in this match.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Mango is no stranger to the Reaper, as we are clearly seeing. Is Hoodie Tofu's actually holding pretty aggressively. I like to see this one.
And again, he's going to get supported by his team.
Yeah.
Winston Reaper combo played the work very well.
Oh, MWM unfortunately getting picked out early there. He does have that Dragon Blade coming up online as Mr. Mango and Hoodie Tofu are kind of lurking on this high ground. Now, the question is this an overcommitment to this flank? Because Mr. Mango doesn't have an ultimate. He's not supporting his team right now with any damage. If he's going to be able to get this early pick onto Hanzo, and he just gets deleted. That was not a very good play. Hoodie Tofu investing the Primal Rage. Is he going to be able to get this May? MWM manages to trade the DPS. 5 ults online for ESU, as they're really going to just be used. The Blade gets invested, unfortunately. Oh, and the B thrown down by Disagree in this losing fight. I think there is might grab as well. I hope not. This looks like a pretty lost fight.
Yeah, that's good restraint for him. I think last map we would have seen him use it.
Yes, that was.
To die here.
And okay, well, ESU wins that one, but they got to use 3 ults to take it. 4 ults, excuse me, as they did throw the grab early there, and Blizzard, Flux, and Beat as well. So we're gonna be seeing pretty even ult economies for this next fight.
Yeah, the grab versus the dragon.
Those rocks. Oh, good bubble. The dragon's invested. Can they split? No one's gonna be snagged by the dragons. Good. Disagree. Oh, gonna be just able to take the high ground. Hoodie Tofu diving in the back line. He's low health though, and this is where you're gonna see he's not really getting supported by anyone. The grab is huge. Is there gonna be any follow up? Oh, he's reloading with 7 rounds instead of shooting. That was some strange play by Mr. Mango. If he shot 2 or 3 more times, he would have built that ultimate back up. But Hoodie Tofu able to hold on to the high ground, although... Oh, is he going to be able to save? Oh, he's not going to be able to save J-Riz. All right, it's time to get out. This fight is lost. It's not looking good. And they're just going to get staggered here. They're able to get the Lucio pick, but at this point, spawns are about even. So trades don't really favor WCU anymore.
Mango build up that ultimate. We've seen him do it a couple times with a great effect.
We'll have,
like to see back left and just rain
we'll have
from above.
Looks like 5 ults coming online from WCU. Mr. Mango just running in. Maybe feeling a little confident from his Eichenwald match, thinking he's invincible, but he is in fact invincible. The grab being invested from Dis, and Mr. Mango getting rezzed and then immediately picked again. Oh, the Sig going down low, but Beast Mode being picked on the Mercy, and the ultimate's still being invested here. This is questionable.
Yeah, no, again,
we see all 4 ultimates invested by WCU to no avail. Actually, the double support ultimates being used by ESU at the end kind of manages to even that trade back out, but WCU put themselves at a huge ultimate deficit for really no game. Mr. Mango's really just fighting this
long staggering fight.
This is not going the best. This is an interesting healer comp. Maybe not quite understanding the usage of Winston in this composition, as he's kind of unsupported. Even though he does have the Zarya, no one can heal him once he dives in, unless Beast Mode commits his own body to the fight, which obviously you want him on your soldier damage boosting. So
they are able to take high ground without taking damage ahead of time.
This Sigma is not missing any rocks. The dive in the back line, Deadly Pants going down. Mr. Mango could easily be able to find the first pick. As it looks like they're going to be edged out towards WCU. Hanzo ever so low. Hoodie Tofu committing into getting that kill. That was a good engagement. Mr. Mango able to find the picks that time, and that's really the difference. May just going to throw her body. Just barely manages to not contest, actually, which is 5 more seconds gained. But
5 more seconds gained and the whole charge.
Exactly.
Given over isn't traded for anything.
Looks like relatively even ult banks coming into this next fight.
Do we need to see a composition swap out of
with the ultimates that we have right now? That's a good disengage from Hoodie Tofu. Good on him to try to hold that corner. J-Riz building up some charge. He's going to have to bubble Hoodie Tofu in and maybe use this primal to just displace and gain some of this cart space. Mr. Mango manages to find the pick onto Hanzo as well. And Mango with another 3K. This man and his Q button.
And
all right.
And he didn't want to play Rape Grid.
And then they need to stack the payload here. And
yeah, Monkey can stall for a bit. Mango should go contest it. Sorry, they're not stacking.
They're not stacking the payload. As long as they have 2 on there. MWM getting the cleanup kills. Grab being invested, but disagree. Saving the beat. The 4K Dragon! Clutching up the fight. Is MWM going to be able to do anything? The res from Beast Mode. This is still winnable from WCU. They're able to push it in. A C9. Wow. The Sigma was available as well. With the Moira supporting him, that could have been a very different fight if they had been on that payload.
What a dragonal.
Wow.
Great plays all around.
That very much was. Heroics from, I believe that was Vanilla Jack, or the Zarya for...
no, this...
Is it? Oh, it's D. It's the D.
This is a beta.
Was he playing the Zarya? I thought he was on the main tank. Either way, the grab from ESU is absolutely massive. Able to get those 4 Hanzo Dragon picks. Okay, it was
definitely
Disabeto. Yep. Okay,
Yep.
Disabeto with the fat grab, able to almost clutch down out for his team.
Disagree with the res with MWM live to get a 3-stack onto the cart.
Yeah.
Hyper push.
Disagree. Living there on the Mercy may have won them that fight just ever so slightly, but wow, that was a very close one. Time banks looking relatively similar. WCU do finish with 47 extra seconds though.
Yep. And we see Mango stick to the Reaper. As, you know, again, we saw that junk bash on defense. Now they swap to the Soldier Reaper. Kind of, honestly, similar heroes, just higher mobility, rotating, kind of filling that role.
Yeah,
you know?
and Mr. Mango on this Reaper, well, we saw almost entirely highs from every point until now, but we actually did see him get countered a little bit early on from being a little too over-aggressive, so we'll see how this one going versus the Roadhog is. He forces out the...
That's such an early shift.
That was a very early shift, and he didn't completely disengage from the fight. Mr. Mango is going to be punished.
He shifted early, getting out. I don't know.
He managed to trade the Hog E for it, but man, Cody Tofu with the 5K Fire Strike farms up half that ultimate, but he drops the shield.
There's just no reason to want to
No.
The payload there. You get so much free natural cover.
Okay. J-Riz, is he going to be able to live with this high charge? He's not. This is not a good scenario for WCU. They
need a full reset.
They need a full reset. We need to see Mr. Mango escape with his life here. And it looks like he's just hiding. Is the Hog, is he going to get the hook? Oh, he manages to dodge it. Baits out the heal. That was a good trade of abilities there. As heading to overtime, but Mr. Mango continuing to pressure. Immortality gets invested a little early from WCU.
This is where he needs to step forward.
Yes, Hoodie Tofu claiming some space, doing some big damage. He's about to get that Fire Strike, and he's going to give him the Earth Shatter. It is. He should throw it down. Throw it. Drop the Shatter. Drop the Shatter. He dies with it. He chooses to hold on to the ultimate and dies with it. Actually, he dies using it. Even worse, if he dropped that ultimate and killed the Sigma while he was grasping, the Sigma wouldn't have ultimate right now, and they very well could have won that fight. Hoodie Tofu, afraid to pull the trigger.
Right before he died, I didn't realize.
The whole hog, he was getting whole hogged in the face and used it. It dropped his shield and died. He only had 80 health when he hit the Q button. That was just poor timing from Hoodie Tofu. He should have dropped that ultimate as soon as he got it.
Yup. And the longer overtime goes on, the longer stagger spawns on. That's why they're still trickling out.
And MWM and Mr. Mango are going to be up to that ultimate, the DPS ultimates for this fight. If Mr. Mango can manage to win out this 1v1 with the Roadhog, he's doing good damage. There's going to be a fat Q in the back line. Oh, with the perfect bubble from J-Riz. As MWM and Mr. Mango are able to help clean this up, J-Riz keeping Mr. Mango alive and able to stop that push right after first point. That was as good as that fight could have gone. A great bubble from J-Riz and good flank from Mr. Mango.
Yeah, they stopped the cart early and doable.
Very doable.
It's gonna have to be an overtime.
It will.
They're gonna have to, I think they can win. They can lose one, maybe two fights if they're the first two fights. But the scary thing is, and this is what we've talked about, is ESU can just bank ultimates.
Yeah, exactly.
So one fight, they know they're gonna have a fight between first point and them winning.
They'll get the spawn. Although we'll see how close that victory box is here in just a second. They managed to get that quite far out. They have a guaranteed fight,
and they're almost guaranteed to have ults unless Western's able to roll through.
So we need to see an early fight win from Western here, ideally, and get that payload moving, or a quick engage, disengage, and reset.
And this is the comp that we saw help him push first point. I don't like it, though, because it's not going to do well in overtime.
They have Beast Mode. Instead of on the Mercy, he's actually now on the BAP, which is a little bit better. You do gain that Immortality Field, which is a great defensive ability. The interesting thing is, though, he's going to have to arc those healing orbs in to support Hoodie Tofu. It's a better pick for the Winston than a Mercy, I would say, but not as good as that Ana or Zen.
We also see Halbert 47 for ESU go over to the Reaper. We've seen him on the Hanzo.
Michael on the May. Okay.
But we'll see if they can use that close outreach damage.
We are finally seeing the May Sigma. They have Diva Sigma. This is maybe not the best comp to be running for anti-dive, as Hoodie Tofu is able to just get free damage on both of those defense matrices.
Same as Zarya.
Yeah, this is not the time to be running the Sigma Divas. They're really not getting a lot done. The Maywall just lifting Hoodie Tofu up, letting him continue to do damage. J-Riz is able to get the Lucio. This is being very well played by Hoodie. He's just slowly managing that aggression. MWM's farming up the picks. This is perfectly played from WCU.
Has Card stopped?
Card has not stopped, and they are keeping 3 on it. They are doing this very, very well.
They have Team Diva right here. I think she's already out.
May is dead.
On the stagger.
Is she gonna get insta spawn? She did not.
May. You don't get insta spawn on S.
Oh, it's yeah. You're right.
So this is huge, and we talked about
and
it.
It's overtime spawn.
They're not gonna get it.
Both healers down. This is looking very dire for ESU as WCU has stepped out and just comp diffed them with the Winston.
Yeah, Sigma's low. He needs to die right now. I don't know why they're letting him
No, the Primal should have been invested. He should have dove in. Unfortunately, or fortunately, everyone manages to live. Halbert going down, and this is not looking good for ECU. Yeah. Contest on the payload.
The first time
nice. We should. This is wow. Just one at a time, throwing themselves on the payload. This was not the play from ECU. They needed to regroup, play slow, and try to fight this all together. This May is just gonna stagger out for a little while,
don't
but
C9.
Don't C9. Keep 3 on point. Hoodie Tofu should ult right now.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna close this one out. Very, very well done from WCU.
What a strange map. I thought we saw very strong coordination and defensive play through the first 2 pushes, and not so much.
No. That was very interesting swap for the Diva Sigma. It was interesting to make that swap knowing that Hoodie Tofu is going to be playing the Winston. You just have to think about if that Winston's in your face, there's nothing you can do about it as Diva Sigma. If you're DMing, you're not stopping any damage. You're just sitting there, and wow, that was a fat dragon.
Yeah, no, it was a big dragon on that huge grab.
And we see both MWM and Mr. Mango. I mean, I think that highlights pretty well how the match went, actually. Those 3 cards.
Yeah, no. That was an interesting one.
That was very
I'm a little baffled by the ending. Yeah. How easily that was for Western.
But they had their advantage, and they pressed it perfectly.
Exactly. And you know what? We saw the monkey bubbles coming out better than on the first push. It's that consistent theme of constantly doing better, even mid-match. Yeah. It's great growth to see.
Exactly. On Hoodie Tofu specifically, we've seen a lot of improvement on multiple heroes, but honestly,
coordination.
For real. J-Riz on the Zarya, this has kind of been the first time he's stayed on that tank role. That's been a real difference maker.
All right, things are heating up. It's 2-1 for Western. We'll be right back after this short break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. We have an interesting development in the interesting match we've already seen.
Yeah, so turns out because of our initial delay in knowing the eligibility of that competitor on ESU, unfortunately their gaming arena has closed and they're unable to finish the match tonight. So
we a match that was already an asterisk is going to end in an asterisk. We may continue in another date.
Yeah.
Like we said, the match might have never counted in the first place. But unfortunately, it's just kind of a shrug at this point. The good news is we have a Mountaineer of the Day.
We do.
So for those of you who don't know, that we have a Mountaineer of the Day award that whoever won it last time gives it out the next time. It's for sportsmanship and performance. And today we are excited to announce that our Mountaineer of the Day is one Jay Rizzle.
Let's go, Jay Riz.
Hey, hello everybody.
Hey, you can
I get a mic. Oh, that's crazy.
You get a mic. Do you want a seat? You want to have a seat?
Yeah, a seat, a chair.
We can give you a chair. The
There
man
we
that
go.
carries finally gets to
Okay.
sit down.
I
Yeah.
can talk to people.
We get to reward you with your Mountain Dew
Complimentary
Rise.
Mountain Dew Rise.
Mountaineer of the Day.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Overwatch B team. Shout out everybody in the dorm. Shout out movie night crew. Shout out High Mountain Pies. Shout out cheerleading team because they're gonna be here next week.
Yeah.
And shout out to Zarya. I might have met her in real life a couple times.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I have a couple questions to ask
yes.
you about Zarya. Is that a role that a character that you've played a lot of? Are you comfortable on Zarya? Because you really stepped out and showed a pretty dominant performance.
Yeah, a little bit. I started on the console. I got like 5 stars on console.
Oh, dang.
I played a lot of Zarya, and Zarya is one of those characters that feels natural to me. So
Yeah, I can relate to
that's
that.
just something. It's like, oh, that person's taking damage. It might put a bubble on me.
Yeah.
It's just natural. I only play natural. I don't do none of that fake.
Well, you look very natural out there. Several clutch
appreciate it.
bubbles to save both Mr. Mango while he was ulting and to protect the res, and just really consistently good value, high charge.
It's
Beautiful
fun.
Overwatch.
Reinhardt too, man.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Tofu was killing the game. I couldn't have done it without him either.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about your
The
Reinhardt
main
spot.
tank synergy.
Oh, yeah.
So on Eichenwald, one of my favorite things was Tofu obviously is most comfortable on the Sigma.
Right.
He likes to play the Sigma. So for you to have the ability to swap to that Reinhardt and play the main tank as well as the off tank, which is something I personally am not the best at, honestly just helped that 3rd-point defense and guaranteed you guys that draw. So
Oh, it felt natural. It felt natural no matter what. That's the decision to make.
as long as it's all natural, then that's all that matters.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, of course. Congratulations on your...
It's my first time Mountaineer of the Day right here.
There you
this is
go.
Special.
It is. It's forever entombed in Twitch VODs. So
We'll finish up that match next time.
yeah, we get that one more map win and take it to the finals. Actually, so
Yes, sir. That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
We're famous for that.
very famous.
And that's
All right.
it. You want me to go?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you very
thank you for
much.
coming,
I
J
gotta wrap
Riz.
this stream.
Congrats
That's
again.
love, y'all. Hey.
All right, GG's, good
Take
sir.
your rise. Take your rise.
G Fuel. We got it right here.
All right.
All right, that was the ever charismatic
Oh, man.
Jay Rizzle.
What a character.
Lights up a room every time he steps in it. Honestly, one of my favorite esports players
Yeah.
to have in the arena.
Very glad to see him play today. We didn't quite see as much from him on Monday, but he was playing the Zarya then, and he really just showed up and was dominant on it today. So congrats again.
Yeah, it was a fun but unfortunately weird match. Unfortunately, we don't have an answer to you for what actually the results
outcome.
are. But hopefully we can get you an update soon. We'll
Yep.
either conclude this match or find out that Western's in the grand finals.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll see you next time.
Go Mountaineers.